Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast or another match day watch along, and it's the second watch along of the Euros that we're covering. England, the defending champions, almost said host of 3 years ago, defending champions, kicking off their campaign, as I say, as defending champions to defend this title and try and win this back to back. Aside from Germany doing it, the first country to do it outside of Germany, basically. Not going to be easy because Spain have emerged in the last couple of years, and since the World Cup, we've become Jekyll and Hyde. One game we're great, one game we're meh. One game we're great, one game we're meh. And there's sort of a pattern. So it's going to be a 50-50 if we're going to be able to do this or not. But hopefully the girls will turn up. It's tournament time now. Turn up and do the job. Sadly, from my point of view, with my coverage, I've got Emma Hayes on my screen. Thanks for that.
I have Sanderson.
But on the other hand, on a good note, I'm joined by Catherine, and how you doing?
Yep. I had enough time to go pick up my package from the front office. So, I don't know. You're stuck with Emma Hayes when BBC had announced that Renee was going to be on there, apparently. But I don't know what happened, and now you're stuck with Emma Hayes. And then Leanne Sanderson is part of the Fox coverage in the U.S., so I get her along with one of the former German players, Ari Hinst, I think that's her name. I do unfortunately have Carly Lloyd stuck on my screen as well, which I don't really like her. She's just an arrogant asshole, especially, personally, she should have retired 3 years earlier than what she actually did, and I don't like her voice either. It just grates on me. So
I say, don't sit on the fence. That's how you really feel.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna vent here for a hot second to kick this off. I'm looking at the WSL Euros app, fantasy app. How did Van de Donk not get any bonus points when she had 2 assists? You had Dominic Janssen get the 3 points. Esme Brutes get 2, and Viv got 1. Viv, I can understand. She scored. But nothing for Vic, nothing for DVD Senior. Make that make sense. Did not help my fantasy team because I had Vic in there, so I got 8 points from her, but I was expecting, at least 1 bonus point from her. The fact that FootMob has Van de Donk as the number 1 star performer and she didn't get any bonus points, really like to know what Fantasy Euro is using as their marker for points.
Tom's in revolt in the chat. There's no Leeds players in England 11. Needs an investigation.
Well, I think that's in response to Champions 25 saying that there are only 3 Arsenal players in the starting 11. The manager should be sacked. Honestly, though, I said this in the last stream, Chloe Kelly should be starting over Lauren Hemp. Not only because, none of us are biased or anything like that, and she's now an Arsenal player.
Based on form,
if you look at the form, Lauren Hemp, she was injured the second half of the entire season. She still got selected for other camps. And then, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Certain players have certain standards that need to be met by some managers. And even if they exceed those expectations and those standards, they still can't get put in the starting 11.
Yeah, Tom says his team would be Millie Bright times 9 and Rachel Daly. Can't think why. Nothing to do with where they're geographically born and raised.
Yeah. I am going to need to pop off at some point.
No worries.
Yeah. I will still be watching the game, and I'll probably still have the stream open and just putting in random letters so I can stay as the number 1 fan, which I think I've already reached my 75, so I just need to wait another hour. But unless Rosie starts buying shit.
Don't speak too soon.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've done that yet. No, I haven't. Bash that like button, everyone.
You never know. Spencer might start buying chats just to piss you off now. Or Tom.
Is Leeds in WSL too? I don't think so.
Don't think so. No. No. Even if all the rigmarole for the Verdings and all that malarkey the last year or so, no. I think they're the league. I think they're in the Northern League below what is now the WSL2 or was Championship. I have no idea what they're calling it. I have no idea what they're calling the league below the WSL2 now. Because it was the Championship, and then you had the Championship, Northern Division, Southern Division, and all that malarkey. Now it's just fuck knows. Funny thing is, with Wolves, if their women's team has been promoted, in terms of finishing in a promotion spot, they wouldn't have been allowed to be promoted because the Wolves owners didn't register them. Didn't think they'd have a chance. So that would have been.
They didn't even consider that their team was going to be good enough. They were like, even if they are good enough, we're still not going to let them.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The Leeds ladies. It's not Leeds United. It's the Leeds ladies. They finished 4th in the North Division.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where that sits. You have Midlands, North, Southeast, and Southwest. Don't ask me where those are or what those mean, but the Leeds ladies finished in 4th behind Middlesbrough, Cheadletown, Stingers, and Chorley ladies. They finished with 41 points. Top of the table for their division had 51 points. They won 13 games, drew 2, lost 7.
The losses really cost them in the end then. Unlucky, Tom.
Ooh. Things could be getting interesting.
Hello, Colonel. How you doing?
Drop your predictions in the chat. I'm going 2-1 England. With I'll say 1-0 at halftime to England.
Yeah, I think 1-0. I agree. 1.5 time. I think 3-1 England. It's one of them closest. It's like literally nail biting to the end.
Yeah, I would love to see it be like 4-1 England because I think that would then actually put them at the top. Because after goal difference, I think it would go to goals scored.
Yeah.
Or it would go to yellow cards, which I don't think the Dutch had many.
It used to be alphabetical order. Then it went to head-to-head. It used to be goal difference. Then if it was the same, alphabetical order. If that was even by some weird coincidence, they both had the same starting letter. It'd go by the head-to-head. Basically, who won their head-to-head game, basically, sort of thing.
Yeah. Mr. Tom, you might not see me get hyped, nor will you maybe not see me get stressed. I have company coming over in a little bit. So we'll be probably popping off right around kickoff.
Right.
And depending on how long the company stays, will depend on if I come back on. But I'm going 1-0 at half, 2-1 full time.
Yeah, Bronco's not really sensing the room here.
I don't know. I mean, practicality, like all right. So I'm really thinking it's going to be like a tough 2-1. Like it's going to be 1-0 at half, 1-1 probably shortly after a second half starts, and then like the winner will come in like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or I will say it this way: the last goal of the game will come in the last 10 minutes. But France are missing. I mean, Wendy is not there. She's not even in the squad at all. So she was the captain, and now their new captain. She's not even playing because of an injury. France is going to be relying on their front line. I think 170 Gunner. I think France is favorites in the sense of favorite to finish second. I think it's going to. I think that the overall favorites are Spain and England still.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts that in perspective, but then with the dominance that the Dutch showed, which kind of have to like subdue it a little bit because it was against Wales, but like they're still like doing Wales put on a good show. I will say, like the fact that they held off for a solid 45 minutes and conceded like a minute after the stoppage time was given, like say that they did pretty well.
Yeah.
I think Wales are going to be a bit of a shock in the group of death. I think based off of how they played today, I think they're going to be. I mean, I think they will get at least 1 point, and I want to say it will be against France because I don't want to say it's going to be against England.
This is the thing is that out of the four on our group, they're the one team that has nothing. They've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously England defending champions, France and Netherlands, between the three of us, were amongst the favourites, among the favourites in this tournament, pre-tournament to win this. One of them's going to miss out one way or the other coming into this group.
I think the big overall favourites though are Spain, England, and then Germany.
Yeah. Ooh, nice try, Ken, and nice try that comment. No. Oh dear.
I'm gonna go Alessia to score, Beth Mead to score or assist. I do think that the one goal scorer from France is going to, let me look at their lineup. I could see it being Katoto. She is their striker, or Cascarino. I low-key don't want Sandy Baltimore to score just because she plays for Chelsea. It resets after every stream, Rosie. 6 to suck. You have to spend even more money now.
You actually said that she'll do that out of spite now. But teams are in the tunnel, by the way.
All right, so Wales did not have anthem jackets. Netherlands had black ones. France are in their blue ones, and England are in their white ones. I kind of like those anthem jackets that England have, though. Oh my god! You stay right there. Did you get the flash of the stadium with the person in the extra large pants with like the hula hoop thrown in there?
Nope.
Let me back this up. I'm gonna get a picture of this. Oh, I went back too far.
There you go. The team's coming down. Or say they're coming down the stairs to come out the tunnel. So in Zurich.
Oh, there it is. Got the picture. It's not a very good picture, but I think it works.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You can keep your housework.
No pressure in England.
Carly Lloyd just picked France to win.
What's that?
Carly Lloyd just picked France to win today.
Everyone hates England, so.
Ooh, the second to last American got knocked out. He was number 29 seed facing an unseeded Italian, and the Italian won. The fourth set was the only one that did not need a 7-6 win of some sort.
Rodrigo's been benched again.
How dare you speak during your national anthem? I don't like Carly Lloyd.
She was basically spent in the last stream we did for the Wales game earlier on. Rosie, after paying her way to the top, doing the Man City basically, she got cocky, and the gods, the football gods, punished her basically. I said, "You must clear up this mess now."
I don't know. That stadium looks pretty full. Not gonna lie, looks a little bit more full than the Chelsea game last night.
Most of the Chelsea games looked empty, to be fair.
I actually think they're in the last 4 days now of Euro games. I think there's been more in attendance there than there have been in
a couple of
yeah.
afterwards.
Rosie, well, I didn't do it on purpose, but you still dropped your toolbox. It's called karma. Come at me.
That's full. Yeah, that's actually full. Full. I've just got a literal panned out camera view of the whole stadium.
What was I gonna? I was gonna look at something. I was gonna look at their head-to-head.
I think you're expecting a bit too much from Dortmund nowadays for that one, Pete.
So England and France faced each other May 31st and June 24, or in June 4, 2024, Euro qualification group stage 3. England lost the first game 1-2. England won the second game 2-1.
Yeah. This is what I mean. I think it was back to back, I believe, as well. I might be wrong.
Yeah, they were 5 days apart, but it was.
Yeah, but that's what I mean before in terms of their check on hard. One game they could be crap and drop a performance and lose. The very next game they turn up. I mean, look at back end of the season. We played Belgium. Yeah, Belgium back to back. Battered them in the first game and then lost the second game.
Yeah. France are 5-0 of their last 5. England is 3 wins, 2 losses. 1 loss to Belgium, 1 loss to Spain. But the last time that England played France had 2 players that were playing that are not even playing today. Actually, maybe 3. Kenzie Dolly is not playing. Wendy Reynard is not playing, and Amandine Henry is not playing. I think she's actually internationally retired. France they were in a 4-4-1-1 now. Oh,
so much for Rosie waiting to the end, eh?
Yeah. Looking at France's past formations, this is kind of their first. See, when they played Brazil, that's not giving me the lineups. That's not helpful. None of these are giving me the lineups. Why the hell not? France have only in the past 5 or 6 games, they've recently switched to a 4-3-3. They were playing in a 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, just did a minute silence for Diago and Deep Brother. Yes, sir.
You're welcome, Rosie. I thought you would like that compliment. Thanks for the pity points.
Here's Russo. It's really interesting. Some of the players have took their club numbers instead of actually having what they normally want for their national numbers.
I kind of feel like they might have done something similar for the World Cup where they picked their own numbers rather than just because they needed to be fixed throughout the tournament. I mean, what England has been doing is just starting 11 is 1 through 11. Versus letting them kind of pick their own numbers. I'd have to go back and look at the World Cup, but I know that Russo was 20. Was she 23 at the World Cup, or was she like 9? I don't remember.
Can't remember now. I'd have to double check in a sec.
Kick off. 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I'm ahead of you then. I'm 17 seconds in.
If I can refresh that, it's probably just going to delay me even more. What are you at?
33 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like 15 seconds behind you. I was about to say 15 minutes. I'm not 15 minutes behind.
Oh, no, Jen got scrolling went over the bar.
No one is rocking that number. They stop at however many they got in the squad. Lauren James.
Laura James fought for herself, went for glory, and smashed it over the bar. Could have passed it, tapped it in, but no. She has to have all the glory. So, Rosie, how's Scotland doing? I'm asking because I'm assuming they're qualified. Come on. Ooh, a bit scrappy, don't like
it. Someone at the Wales game, a child, said, "School can wait, Euros can't."
I was asking that question, Rosie. That's all.
Let's see.
Must be dizzy at the top there, Rosie, top of the leaderboard. Must be very dizzy, not used to being top of the leaderboard, are you? As a Rangers fan. Oh, we've got George in the chat. How you doing, George?
Hi, George.
How you feeling for the game? You happy with the 11? And what's your score?
The 11 would have been better had Chloe Kelly been in there.
Yeah.
Come join the live stream.
Seeing that from Nick, yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. Which honestly, like, I don't know what it is about either the media team that controls the Barclays channel, or why Serena Wiegman thinks that this was the lineup to go for, but Russo should have jumped higher for that. But there are some players that are out on the pitch right now that there are more informed players on the bench that should be starting over them. This is me not trying to be biased. This is me thinking of the best starting 11 that could be out there for England right now.
This is what we were saying earlier in the other stream as well. But we've noticed for a while since we won the Euros and all that, and it sort of highlighted more during the last World Cup because of the success of the Euros previous. Serena has her favourites.
Yeah.
And she'll do whatever she can to get them in the team. Obviously, with Beth was a hard one because at the time of getting into that World Cup squad, because she's only just literally come back into training about a month before the World Cup. But then she had to. But then she had to sort of go against her own ruling with Millie Bright because we lost Leah, and she couldn't afford to lose two of her key leaders in the squad when she wants to win the World Cup. So it's just like you screw yourself there.
France cross cleared out by Jess Carter, recovered by France. Beth Mead clears it out.
All saying as well, all good apart from the Lauren James being in the squad. I agree with that. I don't. Against
I think Hemp is pretty much coming back from injury and hasn't played much for City. Lauren James, she started off like the England camp of training on her own before coming into team training. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm going to have to pop off here in like 30 seconds. But I will be on in the background, just not on the stream. So have fun talking to the chat. Let's see if they can score in the next 30 seconds.
Oh, we're on the big TV. Woohoo! My Furbo alarm went off. I don't even want to know, Tom. What are you doing?
I kind of like these England jerseys. They're like growing on me a little bit more. The away kits are supreme.
The away kit's better. But I'm just getting a bit. Again, I like the tradition of the red kit. We've not had a red kit in God knows how long for the men and women's team. Proper red, I mean.
Yeah.
So just like, give me a proper red kit, not this fucking pinky shade of orangey red monarchy red with the last World Cup with the men and all that. Proper red. No, we'll give you blue. We'll give you every other colour you want but that.
Yeah. I will maybe see you on before full-time whistle.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Take care. Have a good one.
Stay cool up in your hot box up there.
Yeah, it's not too bad today. It would be worse come Wednesday, trust me.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Now you just got me and my snippy shirt and ugly mug on your screen now. All in. Hannah Hampton comes out and claims it. Well done. Idris Adams in the chat. How you doing? So far, I was going to say, George, in terms of what you said about the French looking a bit shakier, they do. I didn't notice at the time until I saw the ranking. I think it was yesterday. I think it was ITV doing? Yeah, it was ITV showing both games. And I think it was it was during the broadcast of the Germany game. They showed, obviously in the group that rolled the rankings for our group. I thought the Netherlands and France in our group. I thought we were a lot closer than what we are. To be honest. It's still tough. It's still the group of death. It's still the toughest group to get out of. But as a European champions, we need to get out of it. Be it first or second, we need to get out of the group. Get out of the group in a good way. Can't be defending champions and runners up the world in the World Cup 2 years back, and then do a bloody madness here and not even get through the fucking first knockout round. First group, the group stage, sorry. Especially the talent we've got at our disposal. Putting aside the controversy of Millie Bright stepping aside, retiring after the season ended, deciding going to retiring internationally anyway, and causing that complete and utter anarchy there. Ball to Beth. Oh, go on, Beth. Rev, come on. 50-50. You see a replay of that one to 100% say yay or nay on that, but that's a bit dodgy. Okay. As I'm saying, that looked a bit dodgy in terms of it could have gone either way. Fucking Lucy Bronze goes up behind the attacker and fucking shoves her in the back. That's 50-50. That's no penalty. No. Bulgarian Guna says, question/suggestion. Aren't Greenwood and Carter better suited if they switch their roles? No, I mean for the clubs, they're playing in the positions they're playing tonight in terms of one's fullback, obviously Jess Carter's fullback and Alex is a centre back. They're all, that's the positions they play for their clubs respectively. So I'm not. This ain't the game to experiment, to be honest. Wales is that sort of going. Go on, pass it. Someone had to make the run one way or the other, free up a bit of space for her to pass it to there. Days. Yeah, I thought they would have took him Menard as part of the squad, even if he wasn't plans for a starter for the experience and leadership she brings. But hey, pardon me. Nobody in Spain or however you want to call him. He's doing an emergency meeting apparently. Of course he is. I wonder what it could be about. Could it be about a certain player he cried about leaving over a week ago and now jumping for joy and changing his tune? Could it be about his former friend that got him tickets to the Emirates and they had a fallout, who also has a criminal record themselves? God only knows. Moving on. Tom's saying the nose, everyone. Some meant in there. 170 Gunner says, but get off fish and chips all day long. All day long. Sky Sports, Seth, or even if I can pronounce his fucking name. Yes, Slow Sports News, as I call them. So everyone else in the world knows about it. We weren't reporting it for 4 or 5 hours, or maybe even a day before later, basically, if you're lucky. Just expected an offer from Arsenal for Noni Madueke. Squad understands the player is emerging as a top target for Arsenal. Not the main target, a top target. The thing is, what concerns me is the 40-odd mil we're going to be forking out for the kid. I don't rate Noni Madueke at all. In my opinion, if you want Madueke, if I tell you what's Madueke, you may as well keep Martinelli. You may as well. There's not much difference between the two. So this next season, instead of having Martinelli rants, you're going to have Liam you'll be seeing Liam on a fortnightly basis, or depending on when fixtures fall away. You're going to see a lot of Liam going, "This is Martinelli 2.0. What the fuck?" And I'm being PC about that, by the way. Luke Barrick says, I've got 9:44 on my clock. Am I behind? So that was a couple minutes ago. I'm now on 13:27 my end. So give me an update and I'll let you know. 13:31 now. Gunner Nick's in the chat. Are you doing Gunner Nick? She is Catherine is about. She's in the night. She'll be in the chat now. She was here, but she's got company, so she's now in the chat instead. No, if we went Wake, even though I don't rate him, if we were paying 15 to 20 mil, you stomach it, because that's, again, then for definite he's a squad player. 40, anything like 30 and upwards nowadays is like you're giving the kid hope, basically, because of how much you're forking out on him. I just don't rate him. As I say, I've watched him numerous times. He has no end product whatsoever. So that's something. This is what I'm saying. There's no difference between him and Martinelli. If you're bringing him in to be the backup or the competition to Martinelli, there's no fucking difference. We're gonna get no level upgrade in that whatsoever. And if he's back up to Saki, he'll never fucking play. And my main concern at the moment is with all this is even Wanyeri on the ball. Ron James to Beth, have a shot at someone. No, to Beth, to Hemp, Russo. Yes, come on. Alicia Russo gets our campaign up and running. Nice little tapping in the end. Gets her body in the way, gets the studs to it, pokes it in the net. Thank you very much. 1-0 England. Come on. Russo. When the ball was played, so Beth's onside. Oh, way onside, Lauren Hemp. Wrong Beth. We got Leslie Russo. We got Leslie Russo. Oh, of course, it's VAR check. Of course, it fucking is. Give me my number 2. VAR. Let's check. They're going to make sure Alicia didn't touch the ball when she was in offside position. In position ready to kick off though, so the wait is ain't nothing good. The question is, did Russo touch that ball? She made an attempt for it. That's the fucking annoying thing. Fuck. All right. We go again. But now we know, the team knows they can get this defence. Ball was played. Again, Beth looks onside there, so I don't think it was better until that shows the image in terms of who they checked for offside. That's annoying. Fucking hell, Hannah, do you want to hold on to that ball a little bit longer, love? Pass the ball, well done. Free kick, thank you, ref. Yeah, but as I was saying before, for the goal that wasn't going in, with Mendoaker, it's the money we're rumored to be looking to spend on this kid. If you're spending 30, 40, if you're spending anything from 40 onwards, the player's going to expect to play a lot of games. And I'm sorry, I don't get why he's a top target to start off with. What is Arteta's resistance with Ethan. Why is he willing to spend £40 million on a nonny when you've got someone like Ethan there, hungry and ready and ready to go? Shush. Ignore the idiot. Okay. So basically, got my window open, guys, and there's a dog somewhere barking its head off, and pup over there doesn't like it, basically. Ball in. Nothing. Straight to keeper. Didn't pick no one out there whatsoever. Nick says we need Winger's data. Well, I keep hearing about this fucking rule getting brought in, but I've not seen it being. That's been up for the last 2-3 years. We've known about that. When Dwayko is the third forward signing, it's fine, but we need 2 quality finishers alongside him. You know, as a squad player, I can grin and bear as a squad player, but I'm concerned in terms of because we're going for potentially, obviously, we're going for Rodrigo, Eze, now Ben Dwayke, and we're told Eze is a bloody hell. Is it really? Just show me the freaking automated offside image. Literal fingernails that was. Block. As I was saying, we've been told by numerous sources now, reliable ones, Eze is being seen as an attacking option, but he's not going to be a left wing. He's more of a competition for the goal, basically. It's what we've been told. Get rid of it. Hey. So we've been told that we're still looking for the left wing and a striker, so it's not affecting that. And obviously, when left wing wise, the main priority looks to be Rodrigo. We bring Rodrigo in and Eze in. We still keep going for Mendueke. That means then he's surely going to be the backup to either Rodrigo or Saka. If it's Rodrigo, fantastic, because that then still means Ethan can be the backup to Saka and push him there. Otherwise, you're running out of options where to fit Ethan into his squad then. And he's the talent. He is that kid for that future kid. He's that poster boy for the future for club and country. Yeah, literally, it couldn't be. You will not get a tighter call than that. No pun intended. You will not get a tighter call than that whatsoever. Yeah, but in terms of as you mentioned before, the Wenger daylight rules, like for the last 3 or 4 years, we've been told about this rule that he wants to bring in, and he's been there, as I say, for a good few years now. But Lauren, what are you doing? Again, you're back. This time you're back to goal. You're thinking of yourself. You're not thinking bring the ball down, bring someone else in. No. I'm going to do spectacular. You didn't even fucking look where you're fucking hitting it. It was a hit and hope. Hey, off we go, everybody. Oh, Catherine's going to be Afghan next number 2. Number 2. Pardon me. Of course, it always has been. It's all about her. That's what the song is. It's all about me. Look at me. Look at me. When things don't go, even when things aren't going her way for club and country, she makes it all about her by either doing what she did in the World Cup and stamping on someone's back, or 3 months later when she played against Arsenal at the Emirates, try and take off. Was it Leah Vorti's foot in midfield? And the only difference is in the World Cup she got red carded and punished. WSL was like, what? She didn't do nothing. I didn't see nothing. You on about, guys? Absolute joke. And that's flying over. If I want to hit, I do not. I hit a hope in here. There's one Arsenal fan in the stands. The old black kit with the gold. They said bronze, but it was gold font on it from a couple of years back. Tune is. Oh, this is the thing I was going to say in terms of because George is. I don't know if George is still listening in, but when George mentioned Lauren James being in the squad, I would have preferred to see their Tune start ahead of James. But again, because they say they play for this, that, and the other, certain people have their favourites. Why is Hannah Hampton so far off her fucking line? When the opposition team has the ball, why is she 20? Well, yeah, pretty much on the penalty box as they is it a penalty box? And he's literally just casually going la 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 la. Oh, get there, guys! Oh, fuck, I'm getting lobbed. And literally by more luck than anything, he didn't bend enough towards the goal in the end, whilst being lofted over. But playing, it's like Serena's decided to shoehorn Lauren James into the 11 today, one way or the other, no matter what. Because again, she's become one of the favourites of Serena, basically. And instead of playing a natural position, that player is on the bench. Make it make sense. Come on, there, jeez. Corner here for France. This is where Ronaldo would come into play, by the way. I'll say this then, I'm going to score, you watch. Right. All in. Keeper stays on the line and catches the ball. Eventually. Let's casual passing around the back and just get it forward, please, girls. I honestly think very good. Yeah, well, even Catherine was saying before, in terms of we based it on an individual player's form. Why is Lauren Hemp starting? She's barely played any minutes for the last 6 months for her club, let alone what minutes she did get for the country in terms of the friendlies before this tournament. I'm 27-32. What are you watching it on, Gunnar? Are you watching it on ITV Player, whatever it's called? Sky Go, one set, France on the attack, ball pull back, get rid of it, girls, that'd be fantastic. Or not, Lauren, you just dilly down into the fucking side of the pitch. Pass the goddamn ball, Lauren. $28.09. No, we're not on. Okay. ITV via IP. Oh, okay. That probably explains. Okay, all right. So when it gets to half time, maybe refresh and see if you can get a bit further ahead, maybe just before the game kicks off the second half. I don't like this for the last few minutes. We're literally just dropping off we're letting France on the ball a lot more now, but we're dropping players back behind the ball and not really closing it down and quick at all, really. Almost 1-0 France. Who went for fucking the awareness of Hannah Hampton? Never thought to say that. Jules is not liking Jules is not liking France tonight. Stefan, how you doing, my friend? How's your summer going so far? The free kick in, shoving the back. We're just sorting out our boots now. Adidas Predators? Yeah, Predators is wearing. Honesty is further along by game, but okay. But picture quality. Oh, okay, the picture quality. Yeah, I had that for a couple of games at the start of the last season when we were fucking for the Arsenal games. You literally, it's good timing and all that. With you guys, but couldn't see a fucking thing of the ball or the image of the players. I was like, if they run off towards something, that's a good thing or bad. I don't know. We'll see. It's like one of them sort of games. Done my bloody head. It actually gave me a migraine as well. That wasn't the best idea. Put it this way, put some perspective into it. It's like nowadays watching on like TVs what we've got, the monitors we've got nowadays. What's in Premier League, the Premiership or Premier League, what you call it, Premier League years on Sky, but the early years of the 92, 93 or 94, 95 seasons and all that. Mick, don't hold back on Lauren James. Tell us how you really feel. To see your comment. Where's Gary today? I don't know, because he wasn't. I think it was obviously his scheduled normal Saturday show has been rescheduled. He's doing it tomorrow instead. So I'm assuming he's got maybe a family, because obviously it's Independence Week. Obviously, Independence Weekend, obviously. Over in the States, so he's probably doing like a family event, maybe. Hence why he had to reschedule his show from today into tomorrow instead. Get rid of it. Oh my god, what a save from the keeper. For the last, literally, we're asking for trouble now. We've gone from being in total control of this game and being all over the French to literally just going, come at us, France, come at us, give us something to think about. It's almost cost us a few times now. Tomorrow I ain't got delivery tomorrow in terms of streams, my friend. But there is obviously, as I said, that you definitely got a stream tomorrow, but I won't be on it. It'll be Liam and Jonesy for the Cannon and Jonesy show. That'll be 9 o'clock UK time. It's all set up, and it's all set up anyway as well. So just go and check that out at the end of the day and turn in notifications on for that as well. So mate, missing football. Missing football, to be honest, but not missing cold winter nights, right? Yeah. We got talk about obviously your team in the championship next season. Nice opening day of the season. We've got the opening game of the season in the championship. Oh, Birmingham? Yeah, newly promoted Birmingham City. It's on, as I say, it's on Sky, so that's going to be it. That'll be interesting. Might even cover that. I think because of the event, I've decided as well. I had to chat with Liam Liam and Jonesy once they've probably near the time. The opening night of the Premier League, Liverpool versus. They're playing that. I can't remember Liverpool playing. Bournemouth? Is it Liverpool Bournemouth for the opening game? I can't remember now. But if it's Liverpool versus whoever at Anfield, because of the events of what's happening on Thursday, I will be covering the opening game and opening night of the Premier League season as well now. She has the quality and unlocking. It seems to be forcing. Yeah, she wants. It's like, from the get go. Like, literally, the first minute of the game, with that first chance we had, instead of passing it off to, I think it's Russo, passing it off to Russo or someone else in the space, and let them have to sort of tap in and all that. She has to make it about herself. Like, look at me, I've got to be the centre of attention, because she has that. Because it's been that mentality been put on her. What are you doing? Come here. Because that mentality has been put on her via Emma Hayes and then now Sonia for the last 8-9 months. In her head, it's all about me. It's all about me, basically. In her head, look at me. Look at me. Bournemouth, Liverpool. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I thought it would be Bournemouth. I thought it was Bournemouth. The mind went blank for a second. Oh, you ain't gonna want to miss it, Stefan. Trust me. From what I've been given a heads up on certain segments, you're not going to want to miss it. Trust me. Oh, great, Pete. Thanks for that one. Told you it's been coming. We've been asking for trouble. We've been literally asking for this. Where's the defending? Why is everyone ball watching? Oh my god, we've been asking for the last 10 minutes. We've been asking for it, and they just ball watch. We've literally gone from controlling the game. We scored a goal. It got disallowed for offside, and we've gone. We're bored. Give us something, France, and we've just gone into lazy, stupid mode. It's Jekyll and Hyde in one game, basically. And I think Greenwood plays her on side, I think. And again, I love Leah, but she's ball watching. They're all ball watchers, but she's the one. She's the nearest to the attacker. She has no awareness of who's behind her and all that. What's going on behind her? She's looking at the ball. There's no checks. There's nothing visible. Look at the ball, and it's gone past. It's been tapped in easily 1-0. It wouldn't be Lauren James with it, Alex. Hans is that I'm just asking a question. He's either Lauren James or Georgia Stanway, one of the two. But the defending champions are now 1-0 down. Sake. Kingdom of Games, behave yourself. Show some respect or you will be timed out. That's all I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Yep, also. As you asked, I was like, it's got to be Lauren James, hasn't it? Fucking about. What a surprise. But she won't be subbed off on, I think. She'll be if she's subbed off tonight, she'll be the last one to be subbed off. It's fucking too late. Fall off a cliff. No, she hasn't. That's why I said it'd be one of the two. Look how deep we are as a collective. We've got our back four, we've got our midfield three, literally on the edge of our box. All in their position, but deep, like, on top of each other. The irony is, before we've come in, fuck off. Okay, we're making it hard for ourselves. We're not gonna. We don't want to fucking make it. We want to make it interesting as defending champions, don't we? That's what we want to do. Why is no one defending? Block the bloody. What have you done? Lucy Bronze, what have you fucking done? The Chelsea attackers are Chelsea player scores as well. It's a Chelsea assist via Lucy Bronze. What has she done there? Leah get done out a bunch of kippers there. But Lucy just goes like that, just throws the fucking and puts it back in the path of Baltimore. And she goes, "Thank you very much, top bins." I don't care. But even if it does get this out, that's fucking piss poor on Lucy Bronze. On her ass, an experienced player on her ass, going, "There you go, teammate." Oh fuck you! This is international football, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, goal stands. Of course it fucking does. R1's literally a wafer thin paper basically, and their goal stands. Of course it does. Yeah. Jekyll and we've literally had Jekyll and Hyde England in one game, in one half of a game, and Serena's losing her mind now. You can rule out a goal for a wafer thin of alleged offside, but for that, no, not foul. Continue. The ball ricochets off the defensive players when the players making the tackle, ricochets off of her via the player they're fouling. But no, that's okay. No worries. We'll give the goal because it's England. We don't like England, so got to make it interesting at least. I'm sorry, as I said, goal given or not, Lucy Bronze, what the fuck are you doing? Did you actually forget you're playing for England, not Chelsea? That was fucking pathetic. What Lucy? Okay, who goes? Keep saying it because they keep showing it. What Lucy Bronze does in that moment, you expect that of a fucking debutant, basically a kid, in that position. A player playing their trade, and they slip up and make a mistake. They panic. She's an experienced head, and she's done that. Fuck off. Sort of, we might be sounding harsh and all that. We want the experience and all this monarchy in our squad. She should have retired after. She should either have retired after the last World Cup or accepted to be the backup in this and a squad player in this tournament. Well, let's be honest. I get what you're saying, Catherine. But they've had 2 years to. They've had 2 years to figure it out. They've put too much reliance on her as an experienced player and her professionalism, and the fact to keep going and playing for these big clubs, be it Man City's, Barcelona, Chelsea in that time frame. Defending champions, my friend, defending champions. Right, I'm going to say this now, mods. You can do your job if you want to. I'm in the mood for little trolls. I was lucky last time. Okay, whatever. Lord James passed the fucking ball. Oh my god, it's a miracle. And then Mead, they've got a corner out of it though. Yeah, Germany won 8 and then them 8 when they've won them €8, how's the quality level from that time frame? Where was the competition for them? Things have changed, my friend. Yeah. No, just Kingdom of Games being a pain in the ass, being a troll, just for shits and giggles. Yeah, and who mentioned the old Deadpool head behind me? I say it's a head, but it's a popcorn bucket from when the film came out last year. A local cinema and all that. They're doing merch, and I thought, fuck it. So it like pretty much said out quickly. Like, no, thank you very much. One for me, one for my brother. 5 minutes added time. Fuck you, we need to get a goal back in quick. Fuck's sake! Against the run of play. For the majority of this first half, we are 2-0 down by run of play because we fucking decided to go fuck this. But they've had I get what people are saying, but we as a country have had 2 years since the World Cup to figure that out. We've had 3 years since the Euros as well, so we've had plenty of time to figure this all out and get this all sorted and get plans in motion because she can't go on forever, basically. At some point, that moment's got to come. And there's been no attempt to put them wheels in motion, basically, but bringing someone through and molding them into the next version of Lucy, basically. I don't even know in terms of our squad who the replacement is. Look at that day squad. No, I can't even figure it out because the defenders we've got are centre backs basically, and Charles is a left back. No idea. Oh, can the mods do their job, please? Is that a good or a bad thing, Nick? On that side of things, is that a good or a bad thing? Dude, pass the fucking ball on. Fuck's sake, we're into trouble like that. I'm dragging the defence with me. There you go. When we're just playing tonight, yeah, they're playing Dortmund as we speak, I believe. Double check. We've kicked off already. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. 9 p.m. kickoff, so kicking off soon. France have looked more. This is a cess bit. What's happened now? France looked more. They've looked more fluid in the last 20. I say last. What we're on now? Yeah, the last 20, 25 minutes because we allowed it. We've gone from dominating the game, making them look average, to we're bored, come at us, France, and now we gave them the momentum. They got their first goal, and then we didn't wake up from them. Go, oh fuck, we're going. We need to do our job. We need to do something here. And then second goal happened. No, it's just certain people being. or a certain person just being constantly negative in terms of putting down women's football, basically, and only Beth B can save us, and all that crap. As I said, Bulgarian Guna, I'll be honest, I've watched a half of football. That was Madrid's first game. Just out of pure interest. I was going against Al Hilal. Other than that, I think, was it a half of against, I think, Bayern Munich's game in the last round? Barring that, nothing. That's not a foul, is it, ref? No, don't be silly. That's not a foul either, ref, is it? No, just flies across the fucking cross 10 yards across the pitch. Not a foul, ref. No, it's all good. It wasn't a Club World Cup final. As I said earlier, depending on, obviously, timings and if it doesn't clash with the Euro games now, or the Arsenal pre-season games, I'll cover the semi-finals, both semi-finals and the final itself for that, just for the sake of it, just to clock up minutes and all that. No, it's just literally keeping an eye on people that are basically just looking for bites and either being abusive or just for the sake of it being an absolute pain in the arse. I hope it's not full-time, Alex. That'd be concerning. But it is half-time. Started off okay. And then we decided, fuck it. Let's fire a goal. Get this. We scored a goal. Got disallowed for offside. Wait for Finn and F, all that. And then, 5 minutes later, we decided, fucking come on, France, give us something to work with. And we've switched off ever since. We've not switched on. We've not got ourselves back in control. We've literally let France come at us and they punished us twice. No matter what we think about the second goal, they still punished us. They took the opportunities, and we're now in a position where we're 2-0 down at half time in the opening game as defending champions. I don't know. I think it's a new YouTube thing, because it's nothing to do with me. I'm not putting it in place. I think it's a YouTube thing to get basically a little incentive for you guys to interact more, and have a bit of fun, basically, with yourselves. To be for every stream, who's going to be the top dog, basically. That'll be interesting. Let's have a look. Let's have a look who's top of the league. Basically, it's anyone close to Rosie, basically. Whilst Rosie isn't here. Oh, yeah. Catherine, you're number 2. You're not far off Rosie as it stands. Rosie's 175. You're 150. Pete's on 100. Nick's 4th on 75. Emerson 75. XB, Mr. Tom. So he's in 6th on 75. Kingdom's 7th. Alex is 8th. Pete is 9th. Stefan is there, 11th. You got Idris Adam at 10th. Spencer's 12th. Retro Colonel basically is 13th. Bulgaria's got 14th. Chris Nix is 15th. Champion 25 is 16th. Fucking hell. And Jerry Garcia Us Blues is 17th, and 18th is Ian Wright Legend. Most of you with 75 or whatever. Got a couple 25s, 50s, and mainly 75 XPs. Basically, more you engage either in the talk in the chat, engage with each other, or the stream, they're giving you points for it, basically. And the leaderboard thing, a bit of fun for you guys. Do we have to, Alex? Do we have to? I have no idea. I ended up just thinking you were talking, so that's gives YouTube are giving you XP points, whatever that is. It seems to be there. I've had no email about this, by the way. Usually, when they do incentives and all that, they send us all our channels emails ahead of time before they're about to launch it. I've had no email about this. I had no idea until it was mentioned before we went live in the last stream. I'll turn over until the second half starts. Fair enough. Don't blame you. Let's have a look about this host then. So yes, it is playing for the so Madrid is Courtois in goal, ball playing 3 at the back. Okay, or 5 at the back technically. It's playing 3-5-2. Okay, so Rudiger, Tchouameni, and Dean Huijsen as the centre backs, respectively. Your wing backs are Trent Alexander-Arnold and Fran Garcia. Jude Bellingham, Verratti, Arda Güler, and the two up top, Gonzalo Garcia and Vinicius Junior. And on the bench you got Ozzy Ande Noonan, Jacob Ramion, Vazquez, Yusuf, Raul Asensio, who is the Madrid player in question. So I say that I've been talking about. Don't see any kicking off there, but okay. Adam Manasio, Danny Carvajal, Luka Modric, Maria Martin, Brian Diaz, Danny Ceballos, Jamal Andres, Rodrigo, Victor Munoz, and Kylian Mbappe on the bench for a quarterfinal. Very interesting. Weigman needs to invoke a reaction here. A loss isn't good considering the Netherlands are also in the group, and the Netherlands are up next. That's who we've got next. We don't play our easy game in this group isn't until the last game. If we lose tonight, we can't lose midweek. If we lose tonight and midweek, we're out before the third game. Fuck. Oh, fuck. We need to turn this around and get something quick. Oh, fuck. I was really thinking about that, yeah. There's no way France will lose it well, so we have to win because, yeah. And we need to turn this around tonight and get a result on midweek to take it to the final game. Otherwise, as defending champions, you get knocked out. That ain't good. And in a modern era as well of women's football and women's Euros, not a good look to be the first defending champions of the women's Euros to be knocked out as early as that. Not good at all. I didn't think I would be as annoyed with football as I get with the PGMOL, but today I surpassed the notion. What? In reference to exactly what? Dick, out of interest. The situation that arose yesterday, publicly, for the first time. I mean, officially, publicly, if you know, you know. Or something else. Or a combination. Who's the commentator saying that wasn't unfair on Russo? Jog on. Right, I can't remember. I think Laura Woods is the host. You've got Karen Carney next to her. Emma Hayes is furthest away from Laura Woods. I need to see the other person first. I can confirm that one. It's literally when they've shown the fucking image, it's wafer thin. Yet the fucking foul was like, no, Golf. Like, wait for Finn, like, literally. Yeah, a sliver of a fucking paper and go. Oh, that's the one in the middle between the Karen Carney and Emma Hayes she's a former France international. So of course, if that's who you're on about, the one between Karen Carney and Emma Hayes, so she herself is gonna be biased. Let's be honest, herself due to the fact she is French and she's a recent former French international. Oh dear, yeah, that's the one. Oh, she's back.
I'm back after that shit show of a first half.
You went away, 3 goals to score, 1 was disallowed, and 2 against England, and we just fell off.
Yeah.
We started off so well, we just fell off a cliff.
Yeah, so now that I'm back, we're gonna score 5 goals.
Hopefully, the rocket needs to be shoved up players' asses. That's all I'm saying. It's like, well, Lauren James and Hemp need to be hooked off because they're not offering anything. And defensively,
honestly,
people need to be bollocked. Basically,
I would say James needs to come off for sure. Lauren James has been playing for herself.
Yeah.
Not for the team. Her first 2 shots could have been laid off for someone with a better shot, or if she actually kept the ball down instead of going for a power shot. And I just looked back. Foot Mob ratings, the best players out there. Beth Mead at 6 for England.
Mm-hmm.
Beth Mead at 6.6, Russo at 6.4, Leah Williamson and Alex Greenwood at 6.3.
So 3 of our top 4 Arsenal players, I say.
Yep. Jess Carter is actually doing pretty good. She's at 6.2. She comes next. And then Georgia Stanway and Lauren James are at 6.1. Lauren Hemp is at 6. Kira Walsh is at 5.8. Hannah Hampton at 5.7. Lucy Bronze. You want to take a guess? I've slowly been coming down. That should give you an idea.
Who?
Hannah Hampton at 5.7. Lucy Bronze.
2.
4.5. So, me, being curious, looked at the bench. 3 center backs and a left back.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying.
I think that you could push Maya Letitia out to right back.
Yeah. Worst case. Was after
even looking at the attackers or not the attackers, the midfielders that are on the bench, like none of them could drop back into, a back line or anything or to help close out. Lauren James needs to come off. I would say either bring on Ella Toon for her, or I think you could maybe push Lauren Hemp to the middle and have Chloe Kelly out wide and just kind of have Beth, Chloe, and Lauren kind of weaving and rotating with Alessia up top still. But like that was a shit show of a performance of the first half. You had players not completing passes that they would for their clubs. Lauren James, sorry, something in my throat there. Giving away the ball.
For the first goal.
Yeah. You have Lauren James skying the first shot of the game, skying it even worse for the second shot for England. Georgia Stanway with the third shot for England. Like, what are they doing? Because they have 55% of the possession and they've only gotten off 3 shots. None of them were on target. Yes, they did take away, the Alessia shot because it was offside, so it's not even counting. But, seriously, that was a horrible first half. And as a journal had pointed out, let me get the exact quote here. or near enough close to it. England have conceded in 4 minutes as many goals in the first game as they have conceded goals in the entirety of their Euro 2022 campaign. All right, yeah. See, so Luke here says it best. James doesn't track back, and Lucy Bronze is far too high. Lucy is used to playing for a club that she has the ability to push so far. I think Lucy's average position playing for club is at the halfway line or further up the field. Kira Walsh is doing fuck all.
No surprise there. Even Nick says didn't know Walsh was playing. Yeah, sounds about right. Too much reliance in place from 3 years ago.
Yeah, I would have to rewatch the second goal and what happened for the second goal. But someone had said Leah Williamson's defending for that second French goal is utterly horrific. She just stops. The question is whether or not she'll be called out for it. And someone commented on that. She's a hipster and media darling, but in my opinion, has been overrated for a long time now. I think part of Leah's problem is that she's trying to cover like 2.5 positions because the person that's directly to her right is not fucking playing in the correct position. So when you have someone that's trying to cover more than just their position, and Lucy Bronze doing, I don't even know what she was doing on that second goal, like falling around and
flicking limbs out for the sake of it.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense why she just stopped, because it's like, what else is she supposed to do? If her teammate is on the floor, she can't exactly go diving at the ball because it's like right where all that's at. And the person saying that like she's just like a media girl and is not all that, they obviously didn't watch the Champions League final, because if they did, they would have realized that there were 2 great players on the defensive side for that game, the goalkeeper and Leah Williamson. Jess Carter, she can kind of come off, but also she has Cascarino that's coming at her, and Cascarino's just insane. But they both play in the NWSL, so they should be somewhat used to each other. Is Bronze carrying an injury? I feel like she's always carrying an injury.
But in that sense, in that case, then
someone is saying goal.
I think he's just winding up, basically. Real Madrid, Vamos, Real Madrid.
I'm
going to double check that. Yeah, 1-0. Gonzalo Garcia.
Yeah. I feel like we need to preface that, Nick. 2025 Champions League winners, because technically Lucy Bronze has won it, so is Kira Walsh. I feel like that's it. And then there's the Arsenal girls, but
That's it. Go towards the goal and then turn away from the goal. Okay, yeah. Fuck yeah, now.
Oh, don't give me that. I do not see Rodrigo getting any playing time.
That's a foul, but Russo for the second goal wasn't. Okay, ref. Cool.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. That was, oh my God.
That's a foul.
She fell to the floor.
Beth
put a hand on her and she just fell to the floor. Oh my God.
Compared to France's goal, apparently that's a foul. Okay. Cool. Consistency.
That's just a good fight for the ball. That is not a. It's a 50-50. Those
literally challenging for the ball, and one just couldn't be bothered. Basically, and fell to the floor.
Yeah. All right. Since Real Madrid has signed Garcia, and with Mbappe coming back, I don't think Rodrigo is going to be playing like at all.
No.
Unless he leaves the club.
Especially that formation. I'm seeing a 3-5-2 formation being played today. He's not playing as a fullback. No, wing back, or anything to call it. Ref, get out of the fucking way and kill. What are you playing at? Oh my days. I'll just get hemp off the fucking pitch. Get Chloe Kelly on and have them two and have Mead and Chloe constantly switching.
Honestly, when those two played together for England, I think it was might have been during the Belgian game. Like those two playing together, that shows that they should be playing on the field together for England.
Okay, there's 3 French players ahead of Russo, and there's an offside. Okay, ref. Okay, cool.
What the fuck? And she was in her own half, unless that was a foul. I think I'm like, what? All right, what's your time?
Even then, that's not a foul either. Because they're taking the free kick from that spot. It's not even a foul. You can't. So England can't change the balls, guys. We can't change for 50-50s or nothing. We just got to stand in that far to have the ball.
What time are you at?
50-45.
You're 10 seconds ahead of me.
Let Greenwood wake up. Defend. Thank God that you're near post and not your far post, Hampton. Now she gave offside. I was going to fucking say.
Side netting. The fact that their center back is that far up the field and can get that shot off
is an alarming in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete's just saying he's seen the picture of Musiala's foot. Oh, bugger off the lot of yous.
Ooh. Run. Oh, heavy touch. Okay, why? Oh. This is I think part of the problem. Like, why is Lucy Bronze all the way at the corner flag to be chasing that ball down? Like, I think Beth was part of in the center, but I think Lauren James should have been helping track back there or track forward. There goes Lauren James giving the ball away.
No, she's not. She's more out in the wing, coming in from the wing, basically. That's what I'm saying. She's been shoehorned in, basically, just because of who she plays for and all that malarkey. Over a play that she's playing in a position where there's a player on the bench who plays that position naturally.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Well, Lauren James is playing in the attacking midfielder role.
Yeah.
The cam, but still, Ella Toon.
That's what I'm saying.
Lauren James gives the ball away to one of her Chelsea teammates and just calls it a day. What is Lauren James doing right there? Like, if you want her jersey that bad, just go to the store. Sure, they're selling them there right there in Switzerland. James needed to be taken off at halftime.
What's going on here? Fuck is this? Defend. Hampton always has a fucking Rob Green basically almost throws it into her own goal.
Oh, jeez. What are they doing? Oh, my God. Hannah Hampton plays better for Chelsea than she does for England. Like, was that Walsh that gave the ball away? Or was that William or Greenwood?
So I wasn't paying attention one sec.
Hampton has played so much better for Chelsea than she has for England so far. George, I love your tweet. George says, surely Kim Little's got an English relative.
Oh my god, this is new info. One sec. Oh, Thomas Tuggles okay. Personal terms has been agreed between Arsenal and Noni Madueke. 5-year contract on the table. Both clubs will meet in the next days to discuss the fee for Chelsea Ford AFC. Who's saying this though? Idris Adam.
Or are you talking about the ones behind me? Because I have a few up behind me. Plus, I got a cheap England one. Because why the hell not? Get Lucy Bronze off the field. Honestly, this past year for all the Nations League games, like, still bring Lucy Bronze into camp, but have her be a bench player. Corner. Or, I don't know, here's a wild thing. Not many people do it anymore. Just do 3 at the back. You got plenty of center backs. If you have 3 at the back, which I actually think Jess Carter is more of a center back than she is a left back. 3 in the back, 4 solid midfielders. And then you have, or 5 solid midfielders, and then you have 3 up to front. Oh. Bulgarian Gunnar, she has a medial ligament injury. She'll be out for several weeks. She lucked out with not having another ACL. Bayern Munich have confirmed that. They confirmed that around 3 p.m. today. 3 p.m. English time. No, I'm still here.
Game screaming for Chloe Kelly, but hey, let's not do fuck all. Now, Lucy, your defender, I know she's a club teammate, but tackle the ball or not. Just stand there, just get.
Oh my god!
It's like, oh, well, my teammate, I have to respect you. I'll just stand here and let you play the game that you want to play.
She gave her like 6 feet of space. Like, close her down. Don't let her. Guess who's infuriating me the most this match? Chelsea players. What the fuck is Bronze doing there? Gav, where are you at? Need you to maybe defend your players. They're playing like ass unless they're playing for France.
And as I was saying, because of obviously Netherlands winning earlier, and when they're losing this, we could be out by Wednesday as defending champions. If Netherlands beat us on Wednesday, we're out.
Yeah. Unless Wales have a upset France.
Have some sort of miracle performance, yeah.
Yeah.
2-0 Madrid
Oh,
apparently.
2-0 Madrid. All right.
Madrid.
Beth Mead has been the best English player so far.
Oh, I've got 3 subs. There we go.
Followed by
Look who's
Russo
coming
and
on. I think
Alex
Charles
Greenwood.
knows. Oh, Charles, Toon, and Kelly.
Charles better be coming in for Lucy Bronze. If she's coming in for Jess Carter, that's gonna be complete bullshit.
Yep. Fan Garcia with the second goal.
Ella Toon. Oh, of course, fucking Jess Carter.
Mead's gone off as well. Of course, yeah. Can't take off the favourite there of Lauren James now.
Or Lucy Bronze.
Or Lucy Bronze, God forbid. Beth Mead has been one. Again, Beth Mead's been one of the most.
She has been the best player on the pitch.
Yeah. She's been trying to make things happen. No, I'll punish you for that. How dare you try and get us back into this game? Off you go.
No, she's just doing like for likes.
It's basically Mikel Arteta all over again most of the season.
You have a left back coming on for the person that was playing in the left back position. You have a right winger coming on for who was playing in the right wing position. Yep. And you have an attacking mid coming on for that who was playing in an attacking mid. Lucy Bronze needed to come off. I don't care if you don't have someone that can play at a right back natural position, but tell me Charles to suck it up and get on the right.
Oh, that should be a check, but I don't know. They probably won't check it. God forbid. Are they checking?
No, if anything, I think
Chloe was offside. It's a sub. Yep, now they're making 3 subs. But you're 2-0 down. You're defending champions. Do make subs that are going to fucking change the formation a bit. Add a bit of pressure onto the fucking French defence. No. Just do like, as you say, like for like. Nothing to see here, guys.
France making 3 subs. Sandy Baltimore coming off. Delphine Cascarino is coming off. Diani is coming on. Yeah, they needed to leave Beth Mead on. Take off Lauren Hemp. She's done fuck all. Take off Lucy Bronze. She's just had a clusterfuck. I don't care that Niamh Charles is a left back. Your right back is the absolute worst player on the pitch right now. It is your fault for not having someone that can cover the right back position. I mean, I hate to say it because I don't wish injury on anyone, but I hope that Lucy Bronze is injured at some point during this tournament if England advance, just so that they can have someone that can actually be subbed in as a right back and be like, yeah, we're making do. I never want a player to get injured, but the only way for, I think, Serena to actually realize that you have more than one player that can play at the right back position is for that right back to get injured. Because Lucy has said, I'm going to be playing until, I'm pretty much told I'm not going to be playing anymore.
Yeah. That's not fair, is it? Of course not. Russian gets a 50-50, no problem. When it's a France player and an England player, but other way around, foul. Rosie's been very quiet, by the way, tonight. Rosie's been very quiet since you went out.
I think Rosie might have dipped.
Let me have a look at the old leaderboard. We're coming up on
Rosie, you alive? I am in 3rd. I need the next hour to hit and Rosie to not be online to get 2nd because Nick is more active in the type chat because I'm here with you. So I'm not as active on the YouTube
You've
side.
both got 150 XP, to be fair. But
Yeah.
as you say,
Yeah, I think it's then going based off of comments.
For God's sake, Nick. Watershed and all that, but okay.
At some point, maybe tomorrow, there's gonna be a picture. I think got me a cigar while on my trip. It's a cheap ass one, so it smells absolutely disgusting. But I'm gonna have to like. What the fuck are they doing?
Well, Hannah Hampton thinks he's a goalkeeper, apparently.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
How?
Was she trying to catch it, or was she trying to punch it away?
I think she's trying to catch it by the looks of it.
Whoa.
This is more concerning either way.
Yeah, Nick, it's a cheap-ass cigar. It smells absolutely disgusting. And you know, the smell of cigars that I have to go off of are Cubans.
Yeah, so. Hannah Hampton is somehow the country's number one and somehow the best team in the league domestically for the last 2 seasons, from a domestic point of view, the number one for Chelsea from nowhere. But apparently there's no one better than her for club and country. Okay. Oh, but he plays for Chelsea, so I must play her because he wins the title. It's like nothing to do with the fact she's got freaking.
All right, but honestly, like after Mary Earps announced her, shock retirement, which it was actually something that Serena knew about.
Yeah, it was coming basically
months in advance, and it was essentially trying to convince her to stay, at least for the tournament. Who Earp's number 2 was Hannah Hampton. Who would you have up? I mean, I think Anna Morehouse has actually been doing pretty good for Orlando. So,
like Nick says, we sparked the commentators saying, "No shit, we heard that," and Serena took her off. Her name was Beth Mead. Exactly. Punished her for actually being adventurous and trying to make something happen over players that have cost us a goal or both goals, or just don't fuck all win this game.
I mean, honestly would have said
right back, so she must play.
I honestly would have said, fuck it, start Anna Morehouse. Or sub her in, as much as you don't see keeper substitutions unless there's injuries. Chloe Kelly on the left, Alessia Russo in the center, Beth Mead on the right.
I think there's some divine intervention and quick. If that's the case, my Kingdom of Games, if that's the case, and then we lose to Netherlands on Wednesday, and we are knocked out with a game to spare come Wednesday as defending champions, as much as it's great that she won us this 2-3 years ago, and got us to a World Cup final, it's going to sound harsh me saying it, but she needs to be sacked then. Because the levels have dropped off then in the space of 3 years.
3? I think you're at 3 shots. 4. Sorry, 4. 1 shot in the second half. From Lauren Hemp, it was off target. It was the one corner kick.
Yeah, the short corner thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the short corner.
Leon's now down. Fantastic. Holding her head as well.
What?
You've seen a minute. Williamson and the French player goes in for the ball, number 7.
Oh.
And she gets the studs to the chest.
Captain versus captain.
Yeah, and
William gets up pretty quick.
I'll say this, looking at this angle, it wasn't deliberate.
Holy shit. you get studs to the side of her knee, and then elbow and shoulder to the head, and she gets up like, "Pick me up, coach. I'm staying in." And the French player's like, "Oh my god." I mean, it will be kind of sad if she has, a further injury, but I think it's just like she got the wind knocked out of her more than anything.
They should, Nick, but they won't. They'll say it's a 50-50. Anyone could have won it. Oh, that knee, ouch. And the ACL, the knee she had the ACL on as well.
Yeah. Leah goes in,
So
gets the ball, studs to the kneecap, elbow and shoulder to the head. Yeah, exactly, Nick.
Imagine literally.
Oh gosh, she's getting her knee taped up.
Yeah.
Great. It's actually the knee that didn't it didn't really look like it got the direct studs, but I feel like they're taping it up because she's bleeding.
Oh my god. I don't know if they're going to show you this, but Leo lifts up her shirt to the ref, and she's got she's been cut. She's been done on the back.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. She just straight up
Nothing
bleeding.
to see here, though, guys. Nothing to see here. It's just a little drop ball.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
Yeah, and now they're making Leo leave the pitch, probably because there's a speck of blood on the inside of her jersey.
Nothing to see here, guys. It's England.
Oh, God, I love this person for saying this. Lucy Braun's disaster class on Emily Fox's birthday just shows who the best right back in the world is.
Of course. You're tuning up, love, and you're time wasting. Okay, we're 20 minutes to go. Cool. And you're having a go at Russo for trying to go for the ball. Okay, cool. Let's not have a go for the time wasting. No. Just have a go at the player trying to get the ball back into play. Same again Wednesday, Nick. Luke says, cast iron ready. Yeah, again, it is. Premier League, we know for a fact, no matter agendas aside and all that, no matter what, the Premier League refs will get involved, BAR will be checking it, and the player would have been sent off. She's literally got damage to her back, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
No. It was the glass. It needs something in quick, girls. You can't give a foul every time they fall to the floor. Just because they throw themselves to the floor. But when they do it to us, it's okay. Literally. Yeah, you just twiddle your thumbs and don't know what you do with yourself. Okay, Serena.
$19, 18 minutes plus stoppage. Probably get 5 minutes of stoppage.
If we're lucky.
Need, at a minimum, get a fucking shot on target.
Pardon me. Oh, Chloe. It's like since the second that goal got disallowed, they just gave up in the first half. Instead of using it as an incentive, we can do this. Like the girls in the Champions League final, we use that as an incentive to keep plugging away. This lot have just gone, no, we can't be bothered. Fuck it. Come on, France, you have it.
Yeah.
The refs not help things with a fucking poor refereeing, mind. Especially in the second.
You forget that Walsh is actually on the field. Same with Stanway.
Mm.
I think part of the problem though is that France are like more or less keeping the ball out wide, and Georgia and Kira are more or less just standing in the middle, not helping really
No
with cover.
tracking back, no nothing, no. Literally, I'm watching the Kira Wolf is not Kira, the Georgia Stanway, sorry, is literally is jogging on the spot next to holding hands with the defence captain.
Yeah.
Not since the disallowed goal there, no. The girls have just gone, come on, give her something to fight about. Oh, fuck, we're 2-0 down. Oh, bollocks, oh, well.
Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, my days. How is it Chloe Kelly is in the fucking position of Lucy Bronze, for fuck's sake? I'm not kidding, by the way. You'll see it in a sec.
Oh, yeah, I see this. She's... Where the fuck is Lucy Bronze?
That's what I'm looking for now. I'm actually looking. She's in the centre. Is that her? No. I actually don't know.
That's Ella Toon. Chloe Kelly, then Ella Toon.
Oh, now
Where the fuck is Lucy Bronze?
Now it's a yellow card, is it? Studs on the back for an England player and all that, and boots to the fucking kneecaps. That's okay. But when an England player does it to a French player and wins the ball, by the way, wins the ball the same. Oh,
anyone, please tell me where is Lucy Bronze?
Toon gets yellow carded, of course. Yeah.
Toon gets a yellow for the player awkwardly landing on their tailbone.
Yep. How dare you win the ball that made her do that?
That should have been Lucy Bronze. Where the fuck is she? You had Chloe Kelly being the furthest back on the right, then you had Ella Toon, then you had another blonde person. I think it might have been Kira Walsh, or it might have been Georgia Stanway. I'm not 100% sure. As the next closest person. God, the sun's coming in.
Okay.
Am I dying? Is that why I'm turning white in light?
Toon just got booked for less. Georgia Stanway's gone off. Good.
Fox Stanway's coming off.
The Bronze is
too late, but
yeah, just got booked for less than their non-foul before their second goal. Yep, exactly. Grace Clinton. There we go.
Georgia Stanway, who's been injured since December, maybe unsurprisingly that she's getting subbed off. Again.
Not one attempt on target.
Going back to my thought. Why are you starting players that have been injured in the second half of their domestic?
Favoritism.
Because you had Lauren James, you had Lauren Hemp, you had Georgia Stanway. Ooh, but that means that Russo's likely coming off. I hope Ajiman just like hits a belter, cements her name.
You fucking something. We need just for the fucking sheer drama of it. We need something to fucking give us hope. Again, Lucy Bronze. I can't even see Bronze on the pitch. I can see the entire defensive thing.
Oh no, she's in the back.
The goalkeeper's hand, Lucy Bronze. He's holding Hannah Hampton's hand. Instead of being out on the fucking wing where she's meant to be as a fucking right back.
Yeah. Lucy Bronze has either been in the at the penalty box, at the penalty spot, or
joke
up as an attacker. The Foudies.com account said the ref is Swedish and still mad about Russo's back heel in 2022. It's the only explanation.
Would explain a lot, actually. Oh, dear.
I saved this tweet, and Nick, I love it. You've commented on it.
Fuck off. This ref's pissing me off. I'm sorry. She's pissing me off. She's given a free kick to France, looked at for a handball.
Russo got shoved in the back. All right, this person said, the worst part of watching this performance is knowing how many of them are still going to be in the starting lineup regardless. Nick, lovely Nick, said Bronze and James should be nowhere near an England shirt again this campaign. Walsh went missing too. Some of the other comments read, actually started really well, but then suddenly could not pass the ball in midfield at all. Fullbacks are getting slaughtered though. Bronze is being exploited. Too many non-English players in the WSL. Toon should have started. There's no flair in the midfield. Amazed some of them are still here, honestly. Hopefully this is Carter's only start at left back. Start your 3 Arsenal players up front that start your 3 Arsenal attackers. Keep Leah in there. You can keep Alex Greenwood in there. I'll take Alex Greenwood there.
Mm.
I would say put Niamh Charles at left back and put Maya Letitia at right back.
What the fuck is Bronze doing? Get her off my fucking pitch, please.
Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? You clear that. You don't toe poke that to your keeper. Not with the attacker right there on your shoulder. You clear that shit out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our only right back in this squad. Favoritism.
I think if you still want to really be starting Hemp and James, have them in your midfield. Maybe put Kira Walsh in there or Georgia Stanway if they can stay covered up with the others. Lucy Bronze can go away. She has now improved. She's now at a 5.2 rating.
Woohoo!
But still, Beth Mead has been the best. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Leah is now at a 6.8 as well. Beth Mead is at 6.8. Leah Williamson at 6.8. Surprisingly, Niamh Charles is at 6.6. Then Stanway at 6.4. Chloe Kelly, Alessia Russo, Lauren James, Jess Carter at 6.2. Hemp and Hampton at 6.1, along with Grace Clinton.
For the ball.
Ella Toon is at 5.8, probably because of the yellow. Walsh at 5.8. Lucy Bronze, 5.2. Oh, right. Just put James at right back. I feel like she played in the back line at one point as a wing back.
Maybe. I can't remember.
Okay, the fact that England has had 55% of the possession and only gotten off 4 shots, none of which on target, this entire game. Leah Williamson, 54 passes completed. I actually think that's the most out of any player on the pitch.
That's defending champions as well. This is embarrassing.
Yeah. England have completed 331 passes of their 394 attempts. 192 of them have been in their own half. 78 in the final third. They've had one accurate cross to France's 6.
Nick says sticks James at right back in the change. Oh, she wouldn't know that. We're too busy breaking people's ankles, that's the case. We need a miracle. Do, 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 do. One game in and we need a miracle.
Alex Greenwood and Leo Williamson have both completed 54 passes, though Alex Greenwood has attempted less. So she's got the more passes. That's out of both sides. Hannah Hampton, the fact that our keeper has made more completed passes than
Michelle's getting ready. As you went.
Yeah. No, look, Alex, what are you talking about, Viv time? Which Viv? Is there a Viv on the field?
Mm.
I can kind of see Sweden.
Why is he so central? For fuck's sake, Bronze, and pass the ball.
What the fuck is she doing? Pass it. Don't drive. You aren't an attacker, and your legs are dead because you've been dancing around too much, and not in the good way. Because James has been playing like shit all game.
Off target. Corner.
Maybe James can pick up some notes from her brother.
Also, Marlon, tell me what has Lauren James done tonight to justify playing it as a cam or a winger?
Sorry. We've reached a new hour.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh shit! I can't say that.
He took Greenwood off for Michelle.
Interesting. Attacking. Oh my god, we're going at a 3-back. They're saying goal. They're saying 2-1.
It's gonna be Michelle.
Oh, we've got a corner.
Yes. Who's that? Walsh. Out of the box, hitting hope, but it's gone in.
Oh my god!
Dramatic last 4 minutes plus injury time here. Can we turn it around and make it get a point? I'll take the point now. We've got a goal back now. Do you think you can get this point? They're going to defend for their lives now, but fuck it. That's it. The English commentator slagging off the England team. Cool.
So thank you for actually still being in that spot, but thank God Lucy Bronze was not the one that was in that spot.
Oh no, we fucking know he's dead on the roof.
Honestly, even at this point, thank God Lauren James wasn't at that spot, because based off of how he had been playing and the shot, he would have gone to Rosie. Like, she would have cleared the track that's around the pitch.
Oh no!
England, please just get a goal, get a fucking draw at this point.
I see why you're happy. I've just seen the top of the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, it's a twofer. It's a twofer. We reached a new hour. We're not gonna really say anything else. I was about to say that.
Come on, girls.
That might have a slightly different context.
Come on, Michelle. Put the pressure on the defence. Put the pressure on. Just be careful. It's just very lenient on the defence side of things. So come on.
I think Lucy was everyone's crush. It was England's first shot on target.
Yay!
It only took them 85 minutes.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
87 minutes. Sorry, it only took them 87 minutes.
87. There you go. Both of them.
That did give a boost to Kira Walsh. She has unseated Beth Mead as the top performer. Beth Mead at a 6.8, who got taken off in the 60th minute. And Kira Walsh is now at 6.9. Oh, no, Leah Williamson, 6.9 as well. There's this Anne Hathaway joke that she told that goes on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. It has something to do with 6.9. It's a good thing ruined by a period.
Come on. Pass it to someone. Get rid of the... Ref, get out of the fucking way. That'd be fantastic.
Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle. Pass it out. Over. No. You have Chloe Kelly who's just wide open.
That was just the hoof it in because we're actually bronze.
Michelle out to... Oh, dude. Was that... Is Georgia...
Oh, the fed leg, you bastards. Oh, Ajiman. Ay. Come on.
Grace Clinton out. Oh.
Start this girl. Do two up top.
Oh, jeez.
Against Netherlands. What Washington saying? Russo and Ajiman at top on a Wednesday.
Is Russo still on?
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, she is. It was Greenwood for Ajiman for the sub.
All right, I gotta. Let's see.
Ball in. Fucking shocking.
Just get the equalizer.
5 minutes injury time. 5 minutes. Oh, almost scored from across from Chloe Kelly. Was it Russo? Sorry, Russo. I saw blonde hair enough. Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I'm telling you. The fact that I thought that it was Russo that scored the goal when it was Stina. Yeah. I mean, we're kind of stuck with Hampton in goal. But then, honestly, I would do a complete change of formation. But, yeah.
Get rid, please. Get rid. Handball, ref, handball. Fucking hell, ref, handball. Right call for that one, wasn't it, love? Fucking hell, I could fucking see them fucking miles away.
Handball. All right, she does call it.
Eventually, it's like an eventual.
Yeah.
I'll call it.
8, and then.
Well, Michelle's getting stuck in. That's the thing, Alex. She's getting stuck in. She's been a nuisance to the fucking defence. For a brief second, you remembered she was playing. Yes, for a brief second, Nick. Move. Do. Or not. Come on, anything now. Come on. Or just go backwards. Do.
All right, so complete change of formation to play players in their proper positions or close to it.
That's it.
Honestly, would do a 3-back.
Oh, we got a fence going. I'm injured. Help me, ref. And the ref falls for it. It's not a head injury, but we'll stop the game. Yeah. It's literally not a head injury.
No, it's not. Honestly, would go Hampton in goal, Greenwood, Williamson, and
by a teammate. She's throwing herself onto the floor and then gone, I'm injured.
Watching the replay. It's her own doing.
But it's not even a head injury. A head injury, fair enough, but it's not even a head injury. And they're just got the rest going, yeah, why not?
No.
So, and the thing is, the ref ain't going to add on any time either. This is just eating into it because they know they've got the ref in the pocket.
Yeah. I would go 3-4-3 next match.
Got to do something different because, yeah.
Greenwood, Williamson, and either Neve Charles or Jess Carter if you really want to keep Jess Carter in. But she is a natural center back, not a left back, really. But you also have 3 center backs.
It's wasting the entire 2 minutes. No worries, ref. We was in the 92nd minute. We're now in the 94th.
Yeah. I would have like Mead, Russo, Michelle. She's showing her worth here, and Chloe Kelly all on the pitch at the same time.
Off the line.
Oh. This has got to be going to 97 at this point.
We've left it too late. And the ref ain't going to add on the fucking 2 minutes we lost. To cramp.
Someone said that.
I don't want to see Bron starting. I'm sorry, I don't want to see her starting.
No, someone said that England may not have played the best tonight, but the referee has played a huge part in this as well. Oh.
I will say this for the attempt that got cleared off the line, but why is that just nonchalantly going trying to limit the ball? Get yourself positional wise and fucking boot it.
I think had who I don't know who took that shot that got cleared off the line, but
it was
you had Grace Clinton and Ella Toone that were pretty much wide open. She would have, I think, needed to look up to see that they were open to nudge it their way versus anywhere else.
Oh my God. Why is him so fucking? Why is this him hold back? I'm sorry. You got all the space I'm running into. You're just
what the fuck? The French player holds on to Michelle, so Michelle can't really get at the ball. Then she ends up having to shoot it out to I don't even know who's out there. Who then gets taken out. Nothing called. And now they call full time.
Yep, full time's gone. England lose 2-1 after bullshit, basically, from not just the ref, but the team in general. They started off well, got a goal disallowed, then decided to bring it on France. You do us, we board it, and then they've gifted 2 goals to France by being woeful defensively. No matter what we say about the second goal.
No, by Lucy Bronze being woeful. Get that right.
I'm trying to be polite, but anyway. After second off in the last hour and a half. Certain players finishing the game they shouldn't be finishing, basically, in terms of, as I say, Lucy Bronzes, Lauren Jameses and all that, all finishing the game when they've done nothing that's going to warrant that. And the only time you made a sub that tried to change things up was the last sub, and ironically, within seconds we were 2-1 because that person was got stuck in, caused a bit of aggro, and the shot was then taken by someone else, and we scored. And after that, you just went, yeah, well. So it shows when you want to mix it up. So, but going by our patterning since the World Cup of Jekyll and Hyde FC, we may have a chance, but we now need to win. There's no if buts or maybes. We need to win against the Netherlands on Wednesday. Otherwise, not only are we out as defending champions, we've got nothing to play for apart from pride against our noisy neighbours, the Welsh.
I think there are a few or a lot of key takeaways. Your defenders, your fullbacks, are not as good as you think that they are. So that is change number one that needs to happen. Whether that is putting people out of position or just doing a change of formation.
So she has to, because literally she ain't took another right back. Lucy Bronze is the only right back she took.
Yeah. Who out there, which English player is there that is a right back, though? Like a natural right back.
They've had 3 years to sort this, to bring someone through one of the clubs. They've had 3 years. You cannot tell me in the current 12 WSL teams in the last 3 years, none of them have an English right back. Even as an academy player, they could have brought through.
Yeah, so you have your fullbacks who get eaten up quite easily. Mm-hmm. You have your two midfield attackers or midfielders / attackers that were injured and should not have even really been starting. It makes me glad that I'm not English, that I can just watch this more for the fun of it and more for supporting the players of my club rather than, my country. But I don't even there was so much wrong with this. I mean, making substitutions, some of them at the right time, some of them were just for the wrong players to be taken off.
First three.
Yeah. There were the first 3 substitutions that were made. 2 of the players deserved to be taken off. 1 of them did not. 1 of them got taken off, and she was your best player on the field that entire 60 minutes. She got taken off too early, so that is a wrong substitution. You had substitutions being made at the right time, though they could have been made sooner. And then you had substitutions that were being made too late. X is just saying a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Best players, Kira Walsh had a 7.0 and change. So did Leah Williamson. Actually, no, those just got updated to 6.8s. But Kira Walsh only has a better rating than what she did because of the goal.
Yeah, literally, that's it.
Otherwise, your best players were Leah Williamson, Beth Mead. Neve Charles did well for the 30 minutes that she played. Your garbage players, Lauren Hemp, Lucy Bronze, Lauren James. Alessia Russo, surprisingly, only at 6.2, but she's not getting any service because her midfielders aren't helping her out.
Yeah,
her midfielders are standing there, not helping win the ball because that's where France was playing, was out on the wing, because they know that they can just obliterate the England fullbacks. Like, I hope the Netherlands were watching, because now they know how to beat them, which honestly, the Dutch were playing the Welsh like the French played the English today. But the wingers were also getting service into their strikers. So.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, I'm looking at the group chat on Twitter, and Liam's off to bed. He just said, I'm off to fucking bed. Pissed off. Player of the match from England today. Well, it was Beth until she got hooked off. And even then, after that, Michelle had a cameo where she came on for a few minutes and she's done well, but
I'd say Beth or Leah.
Yeah.
Chloe wasn't able to do much because she was defending.
With the defender on her side weren't defending, so she was missing literally every fucking time.
Someone said make that final change 5 minutes earlier, and I think England would have had another. That's not to say their performance was good by any means, but definitely altered the flow of the game. England were on top after Michelle was subbed out.
But it shows you. I'm sorry, that last few minutes with Michelle, with Russo as well. The fact that they played together in the last few minutes, and Michelle was getting stuck in the way she was and causing and asking questions, you can play it together. It's a must-win game now on Wednesday, no matter what we think. Anyone thinks it's a must-win game. Can't afford the draw. Even a draw is not really good enough. It's just prolong the inevitable, basically. You think about it. Get the win. Take everything down. Take it down to the last game, basically, for a 3-way fight out. Knowing that if you beat Netherlands in the last group game, Netherlands have to play the French, and the winner takes all in that. One of them is going out. Then you do not want to be. Again, we've got. I keep saying it. We are defending championship. We cannot go out on a whimper. If we do not win on Wednesday, as harsh as it sounds, because these managers helped us win this and turn things around for the English women's game, the second they've stepped back in English soil by the weekend, not by the weekend, so next week, so the following week, she needs to be relieved of her duties, and we need to look elsewhere then, because as I say, in 3 years we've gone from playing brilliant football, pushing everyone aside, not letting anyone intimidate us, to post World Cup, Jekyll and Hyde. One game we're great, one game we're bad. Great, bad. It's literally in sync as well. It's like Jekyll and Hyde FC. You don't know what England you're getting. It's in pattern. It's a pattern literally every game. One game you'll get your bad one. The next game you're good. The next game you're bad, good, and that's
their last 5 was a win, loss, win, loss, win.
Yeah, literally.
So that's now they're in their loss.
That's what I say. It's Jekyll and Hyde FC at your service, basically.
Yeah. Tom Gary has put out there, huge result for France. Serena Wiegmann loses a game as a Euros head coach for the first time after 12 wins out of 12 previously.
Yeah, there's that as well.
A fan account has said, fun fact, every time Michelle Augiman has played for England, they have scored within a minute of her subbing on.
What's that tell you? So I personally, I'll change the formation to adjust to have Russo and Michelle starting together.
And Chloe and Beth.
And Chloe and Beth, but I'm saying it's as a striking duo, them two. And then Chloe and Beth as your wingers. James can fuck off to the bench. Ella Toon on. The midfield duo of Walsh and Jules are Stanway need a bollocking, and basically either one of them gets dropped or both, but we're probably more likely to be one realistically. Lucy Bronze, bench. I don't care. I know she's a centre back, but Letezier, if you want to play 4 at the back, Letezier is a right back. Or Greenwood. Pick your poison. We go with that.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Greenwood, Williamson, Maya Letizier. They are all center backs.
Yeah.
Back 3. And if you really want Stanley or Walsh to be playing, I would take Stanley over Walsh. I would do Stanway, Toon, and Grace Clinton as a midfield 3.
Yeah.
And then front 4, Mead, Russo, just Arsenal. Front 4, Arsenal. But I would even say so you know how whenever we would have Alessia and Stina on at the same time, Alessia would drop back a little bit more and kind of have Stina playing more of that lone striker. That's what I think that they would need to do, whether Russo is dropping back and Michelle is going forward, or them flipping back and forth between each other. Like, I think the front, I think it needs to be like a 3-3-4 situation kind of thing. Front 4 can be playing in the diamond. Have Chloe and Beth just constantly flipping sides. I mean, it works. It worked for England when they did that. I think it might have been in the Spain game. Kingdom of Games. I am curious. Is is the reason why you voted for Walsh as England player of the match because she scored the goal, or did she actually do something productive in the midfield? Because the only time that I think she was actually productive was when she was standing at the top of the box when the corner was taken. I mean, we had talked about it. Like, the midfield literally disappeared. Yes, Lauren James, she was playing in the midfield at the start, but she was being a selfish player and not laying the ball off to someone else. Instead, she was just skying it. Wait, you could seriously only vote for players that finished the game, not that started the game as well?
And how was she creative, Kingdom of Games? Come on, how? Please tell me. Apart from the goal itself, how was she creative?
Yeah, I would be curious as to how she was creative apart from her getting her second goal for England.
I know what.
Because half the time when they were zoomed out enough, she was standing in the middle of the fucking pitch with no one around her. She was just ball watching. And you had your front three tracking back where a midfielder should have been. Human. If I were Serena and or Leah, actually, you know what? If I was the captain, I would say coaching staff, leave the room. This is going to be an all players meeting, and as the captain, I would bitch out the team. Say, what the hell were you doing? Because this is not how we play. And then let the coach come in and have a little bit of a response to that. Because honestly, with the way that the second half started, didn't really change much from how the first half ended.
I can only think of these three, to be honest. So. Me, Williamson, and Walsh. There's the choices in the chat. Pick your poison. Oh, dear, while you're doing that, give you a few minutes to do that, and then, yeah. Just, yeah. Will you relax yourself? You go for a walk soon. Just goes to show how good Beth was compared to the rest. Yeah, and again, so you got punished for it, though. That's the question that. I'm sorry. That's what Trina's got to be asked basically. Not she's got to answer to. Why the hell did you take off our best player in the game? For what reason? Is she injured? Was you worried about her or something? What? Explain. Justify that call.
Yeah, because before the goal was scored by Kira Walsh, she was the second worst player on the pitch. You want to know who number one was? Lucy Bronze.
Yeah, don't get me started on Lucy Bronze. Said it for a while about her, but hey, as I said, we've had 3 years. Of all the clubs in the WSL have been in the WSL. All the clubs have been in the WSL over the last 3 years. You cannot tell me none of them have, even in the academy at the time, a English right back that they could have brought on, and then at some point, depending on what they're playing for, sold on to a bigger club to bring on and get ready for this tournament. We can't, and the fact that we went when the squad's announcement, we've got a one right back, and that's it. And if she's in, we're buggered basically because we've got to play square pegs in our Towels FC. Because he's a senior player, she's going to start. And this is the thing. Certain players should have retired after the World Cup at the very least, Lucy being one of them. Because you've won the Euros, you've got your World Cup final, obviously next thing is the Euros. Yeah, you're at Barcelona at the time, you've gone on to Chelsea since, but you're not going to say, you're not physically going to be the same as you was 3 years back. And I think she's tonight's showing, I know it's one game in, but tonight's showing for me is one tournament too far. I've said it for the last year. I've noticed a drop off from an international point of view. But because no one else has been brought through, this is what we've been this is the hand we've been dealt with. Short of her not going and doing square pegs and round holes, Serena's hand was false. And again, it's a favourite, so she's not going to. What the annoying thing for me tonight is that she was so bad, along with Lauren James, along with Kira Walls, along with Georgia Stanway for most of that game. But three out of the 4 finished that game. Nick says I didn't hear Wolf being mentioned at all until the commentators said she scored. Exactly.
Yeah, whenever I saw them zoom out to show more of the pitch, you had a large cluster of players wherever the ball was on the wing. It was usually the fullbacks, or at least let me rephrase that. It was usually Jess Carter or whoever the left back was. An attacker, the left winger, all the French players, and there was just this massive hole. Probably, I'm gonna say, we're talking a 25 foot circle around Kira Walsh of just green space. No player, no one was around her.
Nope.
Oh, Nick's saying he shared something to the group. Oh dear Lord. Disagree entirely. Bronze's performance wasn't her best, but I think that's down to poor tactics and lack of change in response to result. James was quite creative and set up some opportunities. What the fuck game did you watch?
Check the profile. Wouldn't be a Chelsea fan, would you? Wouldn't be a Chelsea fan by any chance saying this.
Their thing says medical doctor, researcher, career changer, AWFC supporter, passionate but tech for good.
AWFC my ass. You're a fucking Chelsea fan. Admit to it. Because no right-minded Arsenal fan goes, oh yeah, that's brilliant for 2 Chelsea players. Yeah, they're amazing. When they're absolutely piss poor.
The so-called creative chances from Lauren James, were either of them the shots that she took where she should have laid them off? Like,
yeah, at the start of the game when she scored it into Rose Ed, remember, over the bar. It's
twice.
all about me.
Oh my God. Nick said, I suggest you pop to the Specsavers, mate. And then the dude comes back. Bronze has relied on far too much for deficits further up the pitch. Your critique needs to look elsewhere. James categorically did create several opportunities.
So did Beth Mead, but hey.
Let me pop over and Beth Mead. Beth Mead had 20. She was 20 for 26 on her passes. She created 1 chance. She had 42 touches, 2 in the box. Lauren James, 19 of 22 passes. Mind you, they both played 60 minutes. She created 0 chances, and she skied 2 balls. She had 30 touches in the box. She had 30 touches versus Beth's 42. Beth was 3 of 5 on her tackles. Lauren James didn't attempt any tackles. Lauren James was 0 for 3 on ground duels, and she won 1 of her 2 aerial duels. Beth had 3 tackles, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 interception, 4 recoveries. She was 6 of 9 on her ground duels, 1. Yeah. I don't know what game this dude was watching, but it clearly was not the same game.
170 Gunner says, I think Ruth is too slow to play. No, she's not too slow at all. She's fucking brilliant. Just she needs to have the ball given to her in terms of service. She can't just keep dropping deep and expecting bloody a miracle to happen. She needs to be.
And I think like 80% of this time that Russo was looking slow was because she was trying to stay onside because her midfield was doing fuck all to try and win the ball and give her the ability or the chance to try and score.
But this season has gone has proven that playing Russo up top, because especially she's an Arsenal striker, playing Russo up top and leaving her in that striker role and giving her the service she needs as a striker, she will score the goals. Something Serena and certain players in this team tactically don't want to do for some bloody reason. From time to time, occasionally you get it. Occasionally, you're like, oh, they clocked it. And then it'll be the next game, you'll be like, nah, they've fucking gone backwards again.
I just sent you something on WhatsApp to tweet about a certain player that played today. But yeah. Oh, here we go. This is from the I think the second goal. Sorry, did Lucy Bronze just assist their fucking goal? Yes, she did. But maybe she got confused. Because she's used to playing for a team in blue and she has passed the ball off to a team in blue. Adams Salter said England women lose an opening game at a major tournament for their first time since the 2015 World Cup, when they lost 1-0 to France.
Oh God! And remember, boys and girls, remember who was in charge on that one? Good old Phil Neville. Where's he now?
All right. So apparently Musiala has broken his left fibula and damaged several ligaments. He'll likely be out for 4 to 5 months. I think it's 4 to 5 months just to get everything healed properly. Add on another 2 to 5 months to get him match ready.
Yeah. But by the way, I'm just doing this. Looking at this poll now. I'm going to refresh the screen just 1 sec. Make sure there's any more votes coming in. 1 sec. With 16 votes so far, Beth Mead on 31%, Leah Williamson on 38%, but somehow Kira Walls has got 31% as well of the vote. How does that make sense?
Oh my God! All right, I'm looking at a comparison here because I can't pull up 2 things at once. I think the one thing that Lauren James had better than Beth Mead was Beth Mead got dispossessed once, and Lauren James did not. But I also don't think she had the ball long enough to get dispossessed.
There's a possibility
from a duels perspective, from a defensive perspective, Beth Mead did more than what she needed to for an attacker. Gav, no, you did not. You can rewind and watch me rant, and it's not even for my country.
Literally, we started off well for the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, scored a goal, got disallowed for offside, and then we just fell off a cliff and decided we're bored, France, give us some competition, give us something to think about and question ourselves and all that. And they did that and scored 2 goals. And yeah, kudos offer from Tottenham 50 million. They ain't going nowhere then.
Oh wait, I can do it this way.
Yeah, and then literally just fell off a cliff, and then the subs were the wrong subs at the right time subs, but wrong players going off and all that. Right players coming on, but wrong players going off. And by the time she's figured it out and gone, I need to mix it up. Alex, you're coming off. Michelle, you're on. In terms of not a like for like sub, but actually adding an extra attacker into our attack. It was the 84th minute. Then a minute later, we're 2-1. And then yeah.
Gav, I kind of hope you're joking about that comment, always putting down a Chelsea player. Lucy Bronze assisted the France goal.
Yeah,
the fact that she was at 4.5 foot mob rating at halftime shows you how atrocious she was playing. And Lauren James had 2 shots that were so far off target. I think it is in the category of the Raheem Sterling free kick that went to the moon. That's how bad they were. And for those saying that some other players, Kira Walsh being creative, creating chances, same with Lauren James, the chances created, Alessia Russo had 2 chances created, Lauren Hemp had 2 chances created, Beth Mead had 1. That was it for England. England had Lauren Hemp, Ella Toone, Lauren James, Grace Clinton all fire off 2 shots. Kira Walsh with 1, Alessia Russo, Georgia Standway, Michelle Agiman all with 1. They had 2 shots on target, or was it? Yeah, 2 shots on target. That was it. And you had the goal from Kira Walsh and the 5th minute of stoppage time shot from Lauren Hemp that were on target. But when your midfield does not really play in the midfield or help, it's kind of hard to get the ball to your striker. Mbappe just came on, I think, for Trent.
I think so, yeah. And Modric is on Luka Modric is on as well. Yeah, Lauren James doesn't. No, she doesn't. For a country, it's all about her. Look at me. They did it at the World Cup. Look, it's all about me and all that crap. But she keeps getting picked. And Idris Adam, Northside is not happy now. Why? What's the matter with him? Is he not invited to the meeting?
Yeah.
You get the lover's tip of his friend in fucking Spain. Are you happy with Mendueke? No. I don't rate him. I do not rate Mendueke at all. Your fan base overrate him. Oh, he's amazing. Come from our academy. He's amazing. And now you're looking to sell him. So he's so great. Your manager, even your manager, who I don't make, by the way, doesn't even want him. And statistically, if we get Mendueke, you may as well keep Martinelli. Because all you're gonna have next season now, if Martinelli goes and this Mendueke guy comes in, is Liam doing. It's basically what you heard from Liam about Martinelli. You're then going to hear about him saying about Mendueke for the foreseeable future. It'll be no fucking different, barring the name. Oh well, he says it all the fucking time. Okay, no different there then. Is it true we're swapping Ranieri? No, it's not true. Basically, we've apparently agreed personal terms with Mendueke. Chelsea are monitoring Ethan Ranieri's situation with Arsenal in terms of his new contract discussions. And if it breaks down and he doesn't sign a new contract, they're going to jump in and try and sign him for themselves, basically. So there's no swaps. He said, but of course he fucking does, because he gets clicks and he's doing a Lee Gunner thing of, I need to be controversial and complain a lot so I can get some money to make this full time. I don't really. It's like, seriously, get a fucking life. It's Lee Gunner's son. Well, there was that clip when he went to Spain and he's in the background for, don't hurt me, Mr. Gunner, don't. I will not stand against you, my wooden spoon. Berta's out here getting us shit and doing things for exactly exactly Catherine, but yeah. How dare he do his job? How dare he have many polls and many fingers and many pies and keep the media guessing? We should do what we did with Edu and just have the one target only, even if we don't agree with it, and get it done. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I just realised I'm number 1 stopped the count. Oh, really? Oh, Catherine's not going to be happy.
Oh, no. I'm so totally just trying to go. if it's all based off of.
I'm me fashion. I am me fashion.
Yeah. It's based off of the number of comments. Oh, something's.
Something's gone wrong because you're not even on my thing.
No, it timed me out. Says you've been placed in timeout by the owner of this video or a moderator.
It's Nick.
Nick timed out the moderator. I didn't think he could time me out.
Oh, Nick, you.
Why, Nick?
Thing is, you're all between you.
Oh no,
Nick and Alex.
I think it might have just been because I was just putting trash in there, just hitting enter. I was literally just spamming.
But yeah, but saying
unless you timed me out for like 10 seconds.
So you, Nick, and Alex have all got 225 XP. You're all level on XP.
Yeah, 10-second timeout.
Go.
No, I think after if we all have 225 XP, I think it then goes to like number of comments. Yeah, Stefan, I am such a troll. But see, Alex is just trying to copy me. I think he's just trying to take over the number 2 spot now. See, it's hard to kind of keep up with the typing comments if I'm already verbally making them. Nick has the ultimate power of moderator. Being able to time out other moderators.
Oh, then Rose is done in 8th. Oh, what a shame. But on that note, guys, we are going to get ourselves out of what cause absolute chaos. Just fucking.
No, Mbappe didn't have a shot. He should have though.
But yeah, we're going to get ourselves out of it now and rest up after a back-to-back stream there. Tomorrow night from 9 o'clock. You've got the Cannon and Jonesy show at 9 o'clock with obviously Liam and Jonesy. Obviously, this was the show that was meant to happen on Thursday because of obvious reasons. We postponed it and moved it to Sunday. So, yeah.
How do I know Zubimendi's going to be announced? He was likely going to be announced on Thursday around 3 p.m., but he wasn't. And Club was pretty much like, yeah, we aren't going to make any announcings for 48 hours. I don't think they make any announcements on the weekend, so next logical would be Monday.
I mean, the games tomorrow for the Euros, I mean, it's Norway versus Finland and Switzerland versus Iceland in Group A.
Ooh, I would take Switzerland and Norway.
Mm-hmm. Then on Monday, we've got Spain, Belgium, Portugal, Italy. In terms of games to cover.
Spain and Italy.
Then, an 8 p.m. kickoff. Oh, this is the decision to have. We've got Fluminense versus Chelsea at 8 p.m. 5 p.m. in the Women's Euros, we've got Germany, Denmark. 8 p.m. in the Women's Euros at the same time as Chelsea, Poland versus Sweden.
Ooh.
Very interesting. And then obviously, Judgment Day as it stands on Wednesday. Hey. England versus Netherlands and France versus Wales afterwards, which will be covering both games again.
Which will be at the same time as the PSG Real Madrid game.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I would say I'd join you on Wednesday, but it's the middle of my work day.
Yeah. No worries. Let's have a look.
I don't know. Who knows? I might need a mental break at that point.
There we go. Got two more votes are coming. That's going to end the poll now because it's fucking yeah. Whoever voted for Keir Walsh, you fools. You trolls. How dare you? But Beth Mead won by 38%, Leah Williamson 33%, and Keir Walsh on 27% of the votes out of 18 votes there. But yeah, we're going to get ourselves out of it now, go and rest up and recover from a good few hours. Obviously, Liam and Jonesy are back tomorrow, as I mentioned, for their show. And then I'll let you know how the week plays out in a chat tomorrow night in terms of content and other things going forward. Apart from that, though, take care and see you soon. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button and all that jazz. Share the content around, it'd be really appreciated. And we'll see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.